In this video, we're going to discuss what sellers should know about appraisals. But first, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Dan Avanzato with North Star Mortgage. If you are looking for a pre-approval, pre-qualification, or looking to refinance depending upon where your rate is, his information is on the screen. So what should sellers be aware of when they are dealing with appraisals? Now, an appraisal is an opinion of price, but you have to understand that banks hire appraisers to appraise the property. So obviously they're making sure that the property value is worth what the bank is going to lend. So that is why I answered 3 questions that I believe sellers should be aware of. And the first question is, what are appraisers looking for? So basically, they are looking for everything that we look for when we do a CMA or a comparative market analysis. They're looking for square footage, size of the entire home, floor plan, number of bedrooms and bathrooms, as well as quality of construction. And question number 2 is, why do appraisals gap happen? So whether your appraisal gap is high or low, there is always room to negotiate to make sure that we can make this a win-win deal. So I've had this happen a multitude of times over my career, and generally speaking, it is lower than the purchase price. So what we do is we negotiate with our sellers and our buyers and try to come to terms. Say, for instance, if we have it under contract at $300,000 and the appraisal comes in at $280,000, there is a $20,000 window. So me, as a listing specialist, what I would want to do is talk to my seller about possibly coming down $10,000 and having the buyer's agent come up $10,000 to meet in the middle of $290,000. And my third question is, should I get a pre-sale appraisal? Now, there are a few times over the course of my career that I have recommended sellers get a pre-sale appraisal, only when we could not agree upon a list price. So say, for instance, I think the property is worth $300,000 and my seller believes it's worth $325,000. Now, keep this in mind. When I am coming up with a price for my sellers, I have to go off the evidence just like an appraiser would. However, I want to caution you that if you do get an appraisal, a pre-sale appraisal on your property, it can't be used to rebut a lower appraisal if a buyer hires their own. So I just want you to understand the ins and outs of the appraisal process. If you have any questions whatsoever, please reach out to me, my office, or one of my team members, or leave a message below. There is never any cost or obligation. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.